Coach Greg. Coach Greg.
That's too much.
Okay, it's Sunday morning, the day after the Flex Lewis Classic, and just want to give you a summary update. Basically, I guest posed at 192 pounds exactly. So there you go. I was also 192 pounds this morning. My weight limit for Classic is 185 pounds, so I actually have to be 7 pounds lighter when I actually compete, which I will be doing again in 4 weeks in Germany. Frankfurt, Germany, there's the Dennis James Classic. I'll then be doing the Niagara Falls Pro Show, and so I'll be flying directly to Germany, flying to Toronto, and going to Niagara and making a big fun trip out of it. So hopefully I have enough energy to enjoy the trip because dieting is freaking hard. Yesterday I ate a ton of junk food. I always do. That's my carb load. It's all like candies and chocolates and rice cakes. So that's basically what I ate. After the guest posing, myself, Jon Delarosa, Flex Lewis, and the judges and staff, we basically all went to a restaurant. And what did I eat? I ate a steak salad, which was fantastic. So, what else did I eat? I had 4 apples and 2 peaches or something like that. So I was just craving fruit and vegetables because I didn't drink any water the entire day to get a bit more shredded. Because obviously if you drink water, you're not going to look as lean because you're going to be holding water. That's the secret. Dehydration makes you look more cut. Today is leg day. We're driving back to Halifax. It's 2.5 hour drive. And so basically, what do I have to do in the next month? I have to get about 2% leaner. So about 4 pounds of fat to lose. And then you'll say, well, you're 7 pounds over the limit. How are you going to do it? Well, I'll be more dehydrated. So obviously I'll cut weight, in other words, and not drink any water like before the event, walk in and show up dehydrated, weigh in at 185, then eat, try to show up and be a little bit heavier than that. Hopefully that pans out. My goal is to place in the top 5. Top 3 would be like the awesomest thing that could happen, in my opinion. But if I get top 5, I will be very happy. I've only made top 10 in my last Classic show. Hopefully I've added a little bit more muscle in the right places and maybe took off a little bit of size in some other places because I was already at 185 pounds. So how's my energy now? It's absolutely horrible. So I get like all kinds of messages from people who think that I have like this like amazing genetics or that it's steroids that is the secret to being lean. And it is not. It's called 2,500 calories a day and an hour of cardio a day. That's literally what I've been doing. And I'm not a small guy, even though I get 100 comments a day saying how small I am, which is cool and all, but compared to most people, I'm actually fairly muscular, so my metabolism is actually pretty fast. So I have to basically starve myself and hardly eat anything. And you'll say, well, yeah, but you eat French toast and popcorn. It's like, yeah, and I burn it off in an hour. And then I feel like a miserable piece of shit. Like I suffer and it's so hard and I don't have energy at all. At all. At all. No energy. I don't feel good. When my body fat drops below about 8%, I start to feel like I don't like life anymore, okay? So could I maintain my current body fat of, it's just under 7%. So, that's where I'm at. Could I maintain it year round? Yes. Would I want to? No. So a lot of people will comment on Greg says that you have to be ripped all the time, 365 days a year. You can never gain fat. You always have to be in a deficit to build muscle. They put words into my mouth that I don't say. You should be at a weight that's healthy for you. For me, it's probably 10 to 12%, let's say, where I feel like really good, like awesome, like energy. Not like I can eat pizza and eat what I want, but I can feel good and train hard. If I get too lean like I am now, I don't feel good. So for example, if I had to go for a 1 hour bike ride right now, it's like so hard to do. Like half an hour into the ride, I'm like, man, I might have to walk up these hills. Versus if I'm at 10% body fat, I can literally sprint up these mountains and just be like it's awesome. I feel good. So I'm not telling you to be shredded all the time. Pick a fat percent or a body weight or a look that's sustainable for you. Choose that weight and stick with it and build muscle from there. That's what you need to do. That's just the healthy way. You shouldn't bulk up and get fat just to add muscle. I don't care if you're natural, enhanced, it really doesn't make a difference. It matters a zero. It doesn't matter. Just look the way you want and sustain it and build muscle from there and work on that. If you compete and you're not lean enough, which is 95% of people, if you're an actual competitor, diet harder next time, suffer more, and you'll do better. That's just the bottom line. Competitions, aside from being genetic, like you need good genetics, whoever works the hardest is typically going to win, aside from genetics. If everyone's genetics are the same, whoever works the hardest is going to win. That's one of the reasons I like the sport, because you get out of it what you put in, okay? If you put in the hours, the diet, the training, the cardio, you're going to be the best you that you can be. You might not win the show because you don't have the genetics of someone else, but you're certainly going to get out of it what you put in. If you started off at 300 pounds and you lost 100 pounds and you end up at 200 and you get last freaking place, you're still a champion in your own rights for having lost 100 pounds and being the best that you could be. However, somebody else is 200 pounds and doesn't diet and shows up and gets second place, well, they suck. Who cares about them? They lost to me. You didn't put your best effort. You didn't try your hardest. You just lost. I don't even care if you won the show. You could have won overall. If you didn't put in your best effort and look the best that you could be, that's not worth it. That's not a challenge. That's like, who cares? You just going by your genetics. That's just useless. 2.5 hour drive back to Halifax, and this person is driving right there. We have baby Nakey with us to keep us company on the ride. Baby Nakey came and said hi all weekend and cheered on the dad guy in his little flexes, because the baby Nakey loves to cheer on the dad guy and have fun. Everyone loves baby Nakey. So we have a report to do, but yeah, we'll do that on another thing, because yeah, we have to do her. But Allie's doing good on her diet. She's lost 11 or 12 pounds in like 3 months. And so that's awesome, right? I mean, who cares if she's not? It's not like she's competing, but she's doing good with her diet and she's not cheating too much. She's having some good food when she needs to, but not a crazy amount, which is all you need to do, people. You don't need to do anything insane. You don't need to go all out. I can't tell it enough. It's so simple. This is easy stuff. I feel like all I'm doing is summarizing information that parents should teach 6-year-olds. And then I present it, and it's for your own entertainment and viewing purposes. But really, this is the shit that a dad and a mom should teach a 6-year-old, so that when they grow up, they're not fat, obese people who don't know any better. Half the time when I see people that are overweight, it's not even their fault, because they were trained and taught the wrong way. When you see a kid who's 7 years old and they're overweight, is it their fault? No, of course not. They don't know any better. When I did my first diet, I ate pasta, plain pasta. I didn't even know that protein was something you need to eat to be. I didn't know. It's not your fault. So parents, do a better job of teaching your kids how to be healthy, okay? Then when they grow up, they won't have to hire a diet coach to tell them that you're allowed to eat vegetables and fruit. Literally, people think you can't eat fruit because of fructose. People think you can't eat vegetables because there's too much sugar in a carrot. This is the stupid shit that I have to deal with. People think that as long as it's fat, it's healthy because it's keto. Or that you have to avoid a certain food group. You can't have a carb. You got the carbophobes. So many stupid diets. Parents, teach your kids how to eat healthy. That's it. And then when they grow up, they can live a normal life and not be idiots and morons. That's literally what we have.
What's wrong?
Nakey.
Where'd he go? Happy the boy.
Yeah, see, yeah. So anyway, parents do a better job. Teach your kids how to eat right. When they grow up, they won't need a diet coach because they'll be healthy. They'll know what to eat, and they won't think that you need to follow a Batman diet or a Superman diet or...
I had the Batman diet this morning.
Yeah, you won't have to eat like her. She had bacon
bagels. Beans.
Beans for breakfast.
And Fruit Loops.
The Batman diet. The Fruit Loops. And so she cheated on it with the Fruit Loops. Anyway, that's enough. And that's it. Coach Greg.
Oh
Coach Greg.
That's too much.
Go to my stinking website, gregdoucette.com. Just do it, go and read it, and find out what plan you want. Just hire me. Pay me money so that I can have a job and make a living. Hire me. I'll teach you what to do. Greg Doucette, IFBB Pro. If you just go to Instagram, do that. Click the stinking bell button and like and subscribe to the channel so that I get more subscribers. I would love to have 100,000 subs. That'd be amazing. So click subscribe. Press the stupid button. Press the button. Press the button.
Baby Nikki says do it. Press the button.
Yeah, you can see more Baby Nikki. Subscribe to this channel. Like the stuff. Click that bell thing. Get it notified. As soon as you're notified, just watch the video and click that you like it. You don't actually have to watch it or like it. Just pretend you did. Just press the button, okay? That will help me. Helping me is good. Helping people is awesome. It's like sharing. Be nice. Sharing is caring, parents. Teach your kids sharing is caring and to eat healthy and tell them to prick. What did I tell them to do?
Click the button.
Click. Not enough carbs or something. No, not enough water. I had enough carbs yesterday. Anyway,
we gotta go.
Right there, click on that. And right there, click on that. Watch those two. Subscribe, like, and comment. Until next time, I'm out.